Hi guys, back to another episode of POA with Dot. So for today, I'm going to analyze transactions and how they affect the accounting equation. And we're just going to do 3 transactions, and then after that we're going to analyze them, how they affect the accounting equation, and we're going to go into the account to debit, account to credit, and go straight to the journal. So I'm going to be changing mode after this, and you're going to be looking at this. All right. And then let's begin to analyze the transactions into debits and credit. So for the first transaction, cash at bank increase, so that would be a debit. So I would debit cash at bank, and the equity increased, that would be credit capital. So I would write here the debit first, which is cash at bank. Okay, that's a debit of 10,000. And then credit capital. So the capital, I would write it on the second line, but make sure to indent. So to indent simply means leave a space here. So that's capital 10,000. And then I would write a short narration here to describe this transaction. So you can just copy down, but you don't have to make it so detailed. So I would write owner contributed cash into business bank account. All right, and that would end one transaction. So after that, I will leave a line here, draw a line across like this. Okay, then I will go on to the next transaction. For the next transaction, it's still January, so I just write too close to this line. So that's January 2nd. All right, so over here, assets increased and the liabilities increased as well. So liabilities increase is still a credit, and assets increase would be a debit. So I would debit inventory. So this is close to the line. Inventory 500 and trade payable all right, make sure that you write down the company's name, which is Sasha Fashion. $500. Do note that I don't need to keep writing the dollar sign for this because I've put the dollar sign up here. So that's the advantage of putting the dollar sign up here, so that you don't need to keep writing it again and again. And writing the dollar sign everywhere actually looks very messy. So I would write here for the narration, business bought goods on credit. All right, I think that should be enough. Okay, and then again, leave a line, draw a line across. Okay, and then the third transaction on January 3rd, the business partially pays $250 check to Sasha Fashion. Yep, so the asset is going down, and therefore I would have to credit this asset, and the liability is going down, which means I need to debit this. So I need to write down the debit first. So I will write trade payable Sasha Fashion, and that would be debit of 250, and then I would have to credit this cash at bank 250. So write a short narration. So business, partially, case, Sasha, fashion, buy, check. Alright, leave a space, do this, and prepare for the next transaction. So we're done with 3 transactions. Alright, and I think that's good for now. So basically, this is how a journal looks. Okay, you can see I cheated a bit here because I made a mistake. There you go, and that's how a journal looks. Thank you.